Yo, it is your boy Savage D Sag back up in this beach. What is good? And I hope everyone listening to this had a happy holidays with your loved ones. I pulled a Denji and I was dolo on Christmas, but it's all goody because Fujimoto blessed us with another chapter of this Chainsaw Man greatness, nigga. So let's waste no more time. We are here to talk about Chainsaw Man chapter 115, and man, this chapter started off with Asa continuing to sulk and bask in her numerous L's. Asa also restates the conditions of this aquarium from hell where clocks don't move, the hallways are endless, fish are rotting in their tanks, and toilets can't be flushed. Yeah, this is some nasty shit. Like, I can't even lie to you. So the most intriguing part of the chapter comes next, where we see that Haruka is actually with Asa in the hallway at this point, and while telling her that they could have escaped if she did not break the cell phone, Asa snaps back asking why didn't he do something since he is Chainsaw Man. Haruka forgets his initial claim of being Chainsaw Man and finally admits that he indeed is not him. The starter on his chest is apparently a surgical implant according to him. We basically see that he is just the latest president of Chainsaw Man's fanboys, and he says he can't blame Asa for thinking that he was Chainsaw Man, which, I mean, duh, nigga, like you literally told her you were and then showed her the starter on your chest. Like, what was she supposed to think? Like, that you're what, Pochita? A fucking buzzsaw devil? Like what? Anyways, after asking again if he really isn't Chainsaw Man, Haruka laughs hysterically and says that if he were indeed Chainsaw Man, they all could have broken out of the aquarium already. He then screams to be saved by Chainsaw Man, singing SOS like Rihanna back in 2005 or some shit. We then cut to Yoshida and Denji, where Yoshida is saying that the cry for help is his cue to go save the day, but Denji says he can't do anything yet because the devil is nowhere to be found, unlike in the Eternity Devil arc where the devil came for all the smoke asking for Denji's heart. This one's like being pussy, so Denji can't really do shit. Yoshida pulls out a phone after Denji asks if there's anything that he could do, but Yoshida just says that just having a signal is not enough to get a call out apparently, and that it feels like 3 days have passed even though help hasn't arrived and time is basically coming to a standstill in the aquarium, so they're fucked. Yoshida says that everyone else has given up and even has resigned to death, then asks Denji if he thinks Chainsaw Man would eat the Death Devil for them, and I was like, hold up, wait a minute.
I beg your pardon?
The fuck? So I'm not sure if Fujimoto is being coy here, and I know even though it ties directly into Yoshida talking about everyone giving up and him accepting death, you can't just casually drop the name of the last of the 4 horsemen and think we're just gonna ignore it. Like, there's some foreshadowing going on, and I bet it's all but confirmed that Denji will cross paths with the Death Devil before the series ends, and possibly even eat that hoe. Now my question for y'all is, what happens if Denji eats the Death Devil? Will no one be scared to die? Would the idea of death itself be altered? Like, who the hell knows? Anyways, enough rambling. The chapter cuts to Denji checking up on Asa, who is all in on her sulk mode at this point, sitting in the tank of water and face planted on her knees. Denji tells her to eat fish since she is hungry, but she restates again that she can't eat fish. Asa then cries and starts apologizing for asking Denji out, feeling that she is to blame for him being in the situation with her, and even confesses that she was trying to turn him into a weapon. But even while she is cornered and starving, she can't because she has no idea of what is right or wrong at this point, and how her life is just a string of attempts to avoid mistakes. Denji hits her with the polite shut the hell up, conveniently not hearing anything because Asa was just muttering to herself, and he pulls out a starfish for Asa to eat, since she said she can't eat fish. A good little tie-in to chapter 113 where she was telling Denji that they are edible during her whole info dump when the date first started. Man, okay, so first and foremost, I will say this was an okay chapter. Nothing too crazy. What carried it for me was the Haruka explanation about how the starter was just a fake implant, which was one of my initial guesses if it wasn't due to Fami, so pat myself on the back for that one. The next thing is, I really enjoyed the character dynamics and dialogue in this chapter, from the aforementioned Asa and Haruka talk to the Denji and Yoshida talk, and even the Denji and Asa talk. I feel like they all gave us something good to come away from, and especially Yoshida's little Death Devil comment. I ain't letting that one go. There's some fishy shit going on in that aquarium, bruh. No pun intended. Also like the fact that we are continuing to get this conflict of Asa's character. As annoying as she can be sometimes, moments like this ground her and remind us why she is such a tragic character at the end of the day. She has always been alone, and even when she is in the presence of others, she is the odd man out and feels like she can't ever do anything right. I'm praying that somehow her and Denji get along after this peace offering of trying to give her a starfish and showing that he paid attention to her little fish lesson, even though he ain't really give a damn about it for real, like, let's be honest. So all in all, it wasn't a bad chapter at all. Like I said, I'm just hoping that the devil responsible for this endless aquarium arc finally pops out next chapter and is dealt with the chapter after that, which, let's be fucking for real, like we all know it's the Eternity Devil, but let's act like we don't know it. So maybe I would just say 2 more chapters in total of this aquarium section to wrap up, and if it goes past that, then it might get stale for me, but hey, we'll see. If you have anything to say about what I had to say, you already know what to do. Put a comment below. Like, sub. It's your boy Savage D Sag, and I'm out. Stay safe out there. Peace.